Okay, YouTube, I found a couple black suits because I remember now I did use a couple different black suits. You're asking, pull out the black suit, talk about the black suit. Okay, so let's see the black suit. Got it in a bag. It's this. I don't know why the black suit smells especially bad. Especially bad. I mean, it's straight up awful. I can smell it. It is nasty. Yikes. Yikes. Okay. I mean, I didn't wash them and I wore them all the time in the summer. Maybe that had something to do with it. Okay. Oh my gosh, this thing. I have to take a bath or a shower after oh my goodness. So gross. So nasty. Yikes. I might as well have pulled this out of a dumpster in the heat of summer. Oh. I might as well. Oh my goodness. I can't tell what's what. It's so nasty. You guys are probably like, let's see it. Where is the other leg? One leg. Gosh, I can't believe I gotta stick my arm down here and pull the leg up. Okay, I'm trying to remember if this is just the normal black suit. This might be the bigger one. Okay, let's... Oh, I don't even want this to touch my legs. Okay, so... Black suit. Let me stand. Come back so you guys can see it. Black suit. Got the hands. And then, I mean, it's pretty basic. Then on the back... We had the zipper, connects the whole thing. How did I do it? Oh my goodness. I'm telling you guys, the smell. Filthy, just so nasty. Imagine the grossest dumpster. I'm smelling it in my own house. I just took a shower coming home from work and now I feel like I'm just filthy right now just being in the presence of this thing. So the way I got the actual spider design, I just got one of those Venom or Spider-Man, the black suit t-shirts. I used to wear these all the time, just when I was hanging out or whatever. And I took a couple of the t-shirts and I cut out the silk screen design from the t-shirt perfectly. You know, and I didn't cut one leg, one leg, one leg. I cut just all the legs all at once as like one fat leg, but then I drew in the black to make sure it was extra bold so it looked cut out. And then I just, what did I do? Well, I mean, to place it perfectly, you can't just place it on there and then dry and then put it on. I think just like anything, I put it on and I must have worn, I don't remember how I got it on here so clean. I must have had some help or, you know what I think I did? Somehow, I remember because with the Carnage costume, I'll have to find that one. I remember at one point I did have, I think I got it from an old business or something, but they had a place called howcool.com. I used to go and do personal training for the people that worked at howcool.com, which is just a mail order website for clothes and shoes and stuff. But I would go in and train them, but then they had extra body dummies that would just stand. Or maybe they had one I had to set it on a chair, but I put the suit, one that was about my size, I put the suit on that. And then I think I glued it on there. I put like shoe glue or just a really good, super sticking, plasticky type glue. And I put it on there. But oh my goodness, I don't remember exactly how I did it now. I mean... Yeah, I must have. There's no way I put the suit on and then I put a bunch of glue and then was just like, you know. I think, because I know I had that thing for the Carnage, so I must have had it for this. I probably put it on there and then I just set it on there perfectly. And you know, when you first set something that's glued onto something else, you have a little bit of time to kind of readjust it and kind of slide it around without having to lift the whole thing up. That ruins everything. So I think I got it as close as I could. I'm pretty sure, oh man. Yeah, I must have just done, I'm sure that's probably what I did. I think I might, but it is a big design. So I'm pretty sure the way I would have gone about it was starting at the top, gluing, or maybe gluing the middle first. Like this was like the base, the top circle of the spider. And then I did like the spider's mouth. And then I did the lower part. And I'm pretty sure I remember I did the legs last. And then for the back one, I did the same thing. I had to just take another shirt. Or actually, it was on both sides. But I think the back one is different. I don't remember. I might have used just one t-shirt front and back. And I did the same thing. And I just cut it perfectly in half. Put half on here, half on the other side. Make sure it lined up. And that was it. And then I always like the hand. It's like, it just doesn't make any sense why they even decide. We need to put little white shapes on his hands. It's so perfect though. Without that, it's such a cool add-on to his suit. Without that, it's just a black hand with the white. It's not quite enough, but with that little white on there, I don't know what it did. He didn't shoot webs out of there, so it's like, what's it there for? On the top of the hand, it just looked awesome. I don't know how they came up with that, but it looked really cool. But for that, I just used some white foam. Like, you could buy like foam sheets at Walmart for like 25 cents or something. I just think I bought it and cut them out, glued it on there with the same type of super adhesive glue. And that was it. This was an easy one. Let's talk about making it hard, though. The hardest thing was when I think it was on episode 3, the one that covered Venom, when I had to actually get the symbiote moving and crawling through the bell tower. Oh my gosh, that was hard. I had to use, you can see I have like fish wire on here. I used to always have to have fish wire on the back zipper, because a lot of times I wouldn't just have it out when I was filming, but if I had to film by myself, I must have filmed by myself the last time I filmed in this, I would always have to put this on the zipper, so then I wouldn't have to depend on anyone. There were so many times where it's gross. There's so many times where I had to film all by myself, like completely all by myself. Just set up the camera, flip it around, make sure it looks right, and then do the action that I had to do, or just do the talking. And then I would edit. I would go back later, and because I had the spot I had to film in, or maybe it was an alley, it's like I can sit around at my house at the time and wait, when is everyone gonna be able to meet with me in that alley downtown? I'd have my storyboard. Let's say I had the storyboard was like 2 or 3 sheets of whatever. Let's say I would always do it like this. I would say, I forgot about all this until you guys got me bringing this up. I would look at each box. Which boxes can I do by myself? I can do, and I would circle it. I'm pretty sure I did it on a yellow notepad, and I would do it with just a red pen. I could do this one. No. I could do this one. No. I could do this one. And then I'd be like, okay, I'm going to go film these. Get in my car. Make sure I had the fishing line. Drive there with a t-shirt on, with wearing the suit already as pants. Drive there. Get out of my car. Get my stand. My car was loaded. The back of it, you couldn't even see. Like, if this was the top of the car, this is the top of the car, it was filled up to there. So that's the top. It was to the rim, the back seat. It was like just a prop car. Like, I worked at a gym too, and people would just be like, what does he do? Like, what's going on? Is he okay? One guy, I remember I was filming in an alley, and I was trying to get stuff out of my car. There was so much stuff in my car. It was a homeless guy. He rode by on a bike. He's just like, oh man, you live out of your car? And I didn't want him to mess with me or anything, so I was just like, oh yeah. And he's like, man, that sucks. And he just kind of kept right. He thought I was a homeless dude living out of my car. There was so much stuff in there. Anyway, I would get out, take my shirt off. Or once I would get the shot, line it up perfectly how I wanted it to look, where I can see the screen. Boom. Take my shirt off, put the suit on, get my fishing line, zip, put the mask on, film the shot. I did that all the time. Let me see here. Here's the mask. Ooh, it's all sticky. This was the mask for the symbiote suit. Really liked how the eyes came out. I did these eyes. These eyes are different than the red suit eyes. The red suit eyes, the black border, I recommend doing it like this. Before I did like, I think it was like more of a thin leather and it got kind of wrinkly. This always stayed solid looking, and all it was that those foam sheets of paper, like paper foam at Walmart, 25 cents, and I would just draw it out, trace it, X-Acto knife it, cut it really clean, glue it down, and then just white, super thin white silk that you can make sure at the fabric store that you can see through. And then that's it. It's just that, and then on the inside, to make sure that you can see out of there. This one had a zipper. That's kind of weird. I must have had 2 masks. I don't know. I didn't see out of this thing. This thing's not right. This must have been Craven's mask. Because remember I made a suit for Craven? Because we both had the same, and he tried to take Spider-Man's identity. Because look at those holes. How can you see out of that? That's like way too small and perfect of holes. I don't remember that. I always cut out the full area of the outside or the inside of the white to where I can make sure I can see. Like, he must have not complained. I must have been like, how's that look? Oh, it looks fine. Okay. Like, can you see? I think. All right. Shoot, do this. You know? So, this might have been Craven's mask because he did need a bigger suit because he was a taller, bigger dude. We're at 11 minutes. Let me hurry up. Here's another one. This one, look, this one right here, the Craven, or if I just use it as a black suit, I didn't put any hard plastic on the feet. But this one has, I think I might have needed something a little more heavy duty, or just something that I found, and I just took it off of some thongs. So some sandals, like the really super cheap flip-flops. There would be one thing there that splits into 3, and then one toe goes there, and then all the others go to this side. Super cheap, like $2 at Walmart, all plastic, rubber. And I just cut that part off, and I figured, oh, it was easier than the shoe, and I glued that to the bottom of the feet. Same method that I did the red. No, this is definitely Craven's, because look at how tall this one is. Oh, this one smells not as bad because it was only that one guy that wore it that one time. But this one's like super tall. So this must have been Craven's, and also the one that we used for Venom. Because for Venom, I'll talk about Venom on another video because I can tell we're going to go over on time. And then here's the mask. Okay, this is the original mask. Okay, I only got one black mask right here in front of me. I'll have to find the other one because I know, oh, no, I do have 2 masks. Okay. How are we doing on time? Well, I guess I don't know what I'm talking about because this was the Craven one, little holes on the inside. Somehow he saw in there just fine. His was a little different though. It had like a weird chin addition. I didn't really like that. Mine, this is the one that I always wore. It didn't have that chin block addition. It was just smooth. Same thing, same exact thing. Yeah, but then look, same thing. I did little holes. I don't know why. Maybe I figured out back then, oh, well, I could just do the little holes. Or maybe I did little holes and then put it on and was just like, oh, I could actually see good. I must have like nailed it perfectly. Because to get the eyes to where I wanted to make sure to see before I glued any eyes on, I would put on the blank mask with no eyes, no nothing. You know, that's how they come. And I would just close my eyes, and with a marker, some kind of a marker, I would close my eyes with the mask on, and I would outline my eyelids. And you can feel it when you're drawing on there because it's drawing on the actual mask. I would just outline my eyelids, take it off, cut it with scissors, put it on. Oh, I can see. That's how I did it. I remember. Okay, we're at 14 minutes. I got to stop. Thank you. Subscribe. Share, text this to someone, tell them to subscribe, ring the bell so you're updated. Sorry I haven't posted for a couple days. It's gonna probably be 3 days a week, every day. That's during summer, but now I'm back at work. It's hard with the job I have, so I'll say at least 3 days a week I'm gonna post. Ring the bell, do all that good stuff, like it, comment, let me know what you want, and then I'll keep delivering. Take care, guys. God loves you. Amen.